The time is 8 a.m. on this Saturday morning, January 5th, 2019. It is shout out for the Peter Channel Saturday morning news on this Saturday morning, January 5th, 2019. Ah, good morning, you all. This lovely Saturday morning, January 5th, 2019. It is 8 a.m. and 42 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Saturday morning news is Pelosi, Nielsen Cluster murder screener meeting. 3 people dead in a shooting at a bowling alley in Southern California. TSA screeners working without pay are called out sick. Fiery Ice 75 crash of a church fair near Gainesville killed 7 including 5 children victims identified as they were headed to Disney World. An alleged kidnapping followed a woman in the community street and it didn't go well. Those House Democrats opposed Pelosi's successful bid for a speaker, a tossed letter, and an angry interruption of closed government. Taiwan's president died. Xi Jinping calls unification offer impossible. Russia says it will not willing in exchange to take ex-U.S. Marine. Fratricide in full boom as Israel election campaign heats up. In Central Falls, Rhode Island, one man is dead after he was shot in Central Falls Friday night, according to Central Falls Police Department. Police responded as 7:03 around 9 p.m. after receiving that a person was shot. One officer arrived at the scene. They found 23-year-old Thomas Scritter lying on the ground with gunshot wounds in the chest. Police said at the time Scritter was responsible for transporting one ounce of where he died of his injuries. The incident being investigated as homicide. Police ask anyone who have witnessed who should have contact the Central Falls Police Department at 401-727-7411 or definitive line at 401-727-7420. We expect to see it in the roads before any winter rain. Complained when it is enough to keep our cars steady during the night storm, but to quickly demand more on the small side roads where we live. But the environmentalists are warning that the coming around rocks on trip across the region all winter is being taken toll of the environment. The State Department of Transportation determined that 40 to 50,000 tons of rock salt is used across Massachusetts each winter. Nissan's executive news takes leave it out to the William Gazan arrest. The Tesla story finds the eyes of Tesla shorts of the obsessive critics. China's lunar rover YouTube 2 begins. Explore far side of the moon. Chinese rover Jade Rabbit 2 sets off to explore far side of the moon. Nose as it snaps finished buffered. Ultima still actually 2 dust bunnies that gets technically 4.5 billion years ago. Recall blood pressure drug lotion time expanded. In Oregon, people with measles spent time in restaurants, stores, and the Hooded River and the Dalles. The Mediterranean diet named best of diet for 2019. Peter Channel News Time is 8:03 on this Saturday morning. Time now for a sports report. Boston Celtics thrashed the Dallas Mavericks 114-92, while the Blazers girls basketball team fell to Oregon 6-8. 62-41 lost to the Denver Winners, while the boys basketball team fell to Denver on the road 54-51. It is scattered to skip New York Knicks led the trip side of fear of Turkey's Recep Tayyip Erdogan. And NBA legend weighs in on Miss Kevin Durant call. Peter Channel News Storm is 8:04 on this Saturday morning. Time now for Peter Channel traffic transit check. Baby! Let's start you off on the MTA, where the bus shuttles will place green light these third between Kenmore and Reservoir during the weekends on January 5th to March 24th. It included March 3rd, February 3rd, and March 16th and 17th. Fitchburg lines. Saturday, January 5th, Fitchburg line service will be suspended between Porter Square and off station between 6 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. For work in the Green Line extension, the free subway connection will be provided between Porter Square and off station. But otherwise, subway, the commuter rail, and the ferries, they all looking good. Okay, I was in Maui's in New England, in southern New England. Southern New England highways are looking good. Up in northern New England. Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine highways are looking good. Except the Route 2 eastbound side. A little slow around the Fitchburg area, but it's looking good in New England. And there's 87 to southbound side, a little sorry, U.S.-Canadian border in upstate New York. Peter Channel News Time, 8:05 on this Saturday morning, time and a half on weather report. Rain in fact much of the Boston vicinity and much of southeastern Massachusetts and Cape Downs and down around much of Rhode Island and eastern central Connecticut and central to western Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and rain in the northwestern portions of Connecticut and some rain showers down around eastern New York from Albany down to Kingsbury and down the northeastern portion of Pennsylvania and some sleet from North New York all the way down to Emerson and Malta, New York, and some Vermont and New Hampshire, and on some Maine and some rain showers around the seacoast of New Hampshire and down around Kittery, Maine, and it's known from Silver Springs all the way down to Cortland, New York, and the rain starts to from western Pennsylvania to West Virginia, some snow flurries in eastern portion of West Virginia, and rain showers from eastern Pennsylvania to northern New Jersey and out of our New York City vicinity. Right now, look at that temperature spread around region. It's in the 30s. Spot bunch of 71, 43 degree. We did top 42 in Provincetown, 43 and Nantucket at 47. West Flavortown, it is in a 20 spot bunch of Northern Way at 34 degree. We did Manchester, New Hampshire, and 32 Portland, Maine, and 30 in Bangor, Maine, and 28 in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Plus 3 northwest winds. Yeah, the final storm system will be a threat of gusting to 45 miles per hour require wind headlines and initial snow stretch of weight potential impact for some areas during the Tuesday morning commute, which produce visibly slick surface accuracy, cumulative snow making travel hazardous. All right, look at that forecast. Good like this. For today, rain night at 44 degrees, calm coming to northward 8 miles an hour. Afternoon, wind gust at 23 miles an hour. Chance pressure 100%. New pitch about 3.5 inches possible tonight. Rain like to be before 8 p.m. Clouds under early evening with a convention clear with a low of 32 degrees. North about 8 miles an hour. Becoming west of midnight. Wind gust at 22 miles an hour. Chance pressure to 70%. New precipitation amounts between 10.25 inches possible for Sunday. Increase got about 42 degrees. North is about 10 miles. Increase at 12 to 6 miles. In the afterwards, gust at 34 miles on Sunday night. Wilson gets about 60 degrees and northwest about 9 and 30 miles and gust at 28 miles an hour. For Monday, Seth about 31 degrees. Northwest about 5 and 8 miles an hour. Coming afternoon for Monday night. Snow like to be for after 2 a.m. Clouds got about 24 degrees. Not south wind. Chance range 6% for Tuesday. Wind is snow like before 9 a.m. Then a chance range between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Mostly got about 47 degrees. South about 6 miles. Coming cut out in the afternoon. Chance range 7% for Tuesday. Chance rain after 10 p.m. Mixed with snow after 2 a.m. Mostly got about 32 degrees. Northwest wind. Chance range 40%. Where they at chance of snow before 10 a.m. Then a chance rain at parts of Seth about 42 and a low 27 degrees. Chance pressure is 35%. Further, parts of Seth about 35 about 21 degrees. Wind north for about 8 miles an hour. For Friday, parts of Seth about 34. Northwest about 7 miles an hour. Right now, north that's 42 degrees and rain, fog and mist. And that's going to be it for the Peter Chill Saturday morning news on the Saturday morning, 25th, 2019. Viewers will be have a good morning and goodbye day. It'll be a wonderful day.